If you're anything like me, you had no idea just how many Star Wars holiday figures there were until you started making this video. But considering that we've gotten so many and that it is right now the holiday season, I figured that somebody should make a ranking video for them. Now, real quick, I get that not everybody's going to want to watch this whole thing, so I'm putting out some timestamps right now for the top 10, the top 5, and the top 3 if you're only interested in the best ones. But if you want to see every single minifigure that's ever been made as far as Star Wars holiday themes go, then you should stick around for the whole vid. And real quick, I'm not going to be counting figures that LEGO just stuck a Santa hat on the top of. And also, these are only advent calendar figures, so no other special promotional sets. But this will hopefully be a lot of fun, so let's get into it. As with every ranking video on this channel, we open up with the First Order ATST because it is so bad that it gets to go at the bottom of every tier list that you can possibly think of. If you find yourself disagreeing with that, you can leave a comment down below letting me know. But moving on to the actual tier list, down here at number 24, interestingly enough, there are 24 of these in this list, is this snowman thing. It's like an Imperial pilot or something. I can't remember which advent calendar it's from, but it's just kind of blah to me. Like, it's not good, it's not bad, it's just eh. And a lot of these down here at the bottom are kind of in that same vein where they're just kind of meh. Here we have the PK droid from this year's advent calendar. Again, not really that good, but not bad either. It's just there. Getting to ones that are a little bit more exciting, here we have a reindeer R2-D2. Now, technically this is not a Santa Claus hat, so I put it on the list, but yeah, it's an R2-D2 with a reindeer mold on top. Nothing really much to say. And then here we have our first actual minifigure. This is Poe Dameron. He's just wearing a BB-8 sweater. There's nothing really exciting about him. The first one that I think people actually like is this Darth Maul minifigure. And he is from a while ago, so the print is a little bit lackluster on him, but I still really like the concept, and I do think that for the time he was executed very well. Then everybody's favorite is the Grogu Christmas sweater. It's another Grogu. We've seen him a million times before. Honestly, I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting a little bit tired of seeing Grogu so much. Comment down below if you're a little bit Baby Yoda'd out as well. And then here we've got the R2-D2 wearing the 3PO sweater. It's not a bad figure, it just is not as exciting as some of the other guys on the list, I think. Now, this next one is actually really exciting, I think, and the only reason why this guy got put so low is just because there was not a lot of printing on him, so he does look a little boring, but man, this Rebel Pilot Snowman is awesome. I love that exclusive helmet print. I think that the helmet alone just makes this such a good figure. And then next up we've got this 3PO, and the only reason why this one is so high up is because I really like 3PO's leg printing. I'm a sucker for the leg printing on the 3PO figures. I just think it looks so good, and so I might have been a little bit biased or blindsided by this guy. Coming in at number 15, we have what I think is probably nostalgic for a lot of people, is the Santa Claus Darth Vader, and it's a really good figure. I mean, it does use the old helmet, but man, that print is fire. And then here at number 14, I've got the Emperor Palpatine from this year's Advent calendar. I mean, the print isn't that great, but the face is amazing. I really like the new face print for the Emperor, so I had to put this up a little bit higher because I think that is really fantastic. And then I do really like the printing on this Christmas Din Djarin, so I put him up a little bit higher, not necessarily because of the Christmas print, but because the Mandalorian armor on him just looks really good. I think that this is such a good figure that LEGO's been doing. And now comment down below if you remember this guy. That'll tell me how old you are, because man, it's crazy to remember when they used to put this head on Yoda. But I do like this Christmas fig, you know, nothing too exciting, but he does have the Santa Claus backpack on the back, and so I do like this one. And I was debating whether I wanted to put this guy in here or not, because, I mean, it's not really Christmas, but it still came in an advent calendar, and it is festive, you know, maybe little bit of melikilikimaka going on there. So I did end up throwing him in here, and I really like that they just did something kind of new and exciting with him. So I put him pretty high up. And then cracking the top 10 here, I got another 3PO. I really love this Santa Claus 3PO. I am actually pretty impressed that the beard even fit on his face. I think that this is a great figure for sure. So you're pretty lucky if you got this guy, because it's just a fun one. And then a really creative one, I think, is this Ewok. I never would have had the idea to put a Christmas themed headdress on him. I think that's really fun, and hopefully it points to a potential Ewok battle pack in the future. Just kidding, but actually comment down below if you'd like to see an Ewok battle pack. But yeah, this is for sure a really good minifigure here. And then I love all the Christmas Gonk droids that they've been doing. When I first set out to make this video, it was originally just gonna feature the Gonk droids until I realized there were not that many of them, and I had to expand it. But I love the Gonk droids. This one is such a good Gonk droid, but it's still the least exciting one of the bunch. I think that our number 7 Gonk droid is so much more fun. I mean, it's a reindeer Gonk droid. Like, this is really cool. And honestly, you can say that about all of them from here on out. I mean, it's a Christmas tree astromech droid. This one is a lot of fun. I remember, I think my cousin had this one, and I was fascinated by it. Like, it looks really good. And I wish that they would do some more astromech droids with these tall heads, you know, because I don't think that we've ever gotten an astromech droid with a really tall head before, except for right here. But even if they're not doing astromech droids, they're still doing lots of Gonk droids. Yeah, this present Gonk droid is super cool. I love the Gonk droids, guys. They're probably my favorite builds in the advent calendars. Like, they need to keep doing these Gonk droids, because I will be looking forward to them for years to come. And quite honestly, I probably just should have thrown all the Gonk droids together as a tie, because they're all such good builds. I am enamored with these Gonk droids, guys, if you can't tell. But now, cracking the top 3, I think that the Snowman R2-D2 is so much fun. They even got the carrots there to represent his paneling, and man, it just looks a lot of fun. And the printing, it's kind of blurry, just like it would be if you actually built a Snowman R2-D2. I think that this is a great astromech droid. But one of, if not the best Wookiee minifigures ever made is this white Chewbacca with red and green printing on it. I am honestly shocked that this is only like a $15 figure on the secondary market, because this is really a good figure, and I don't think that they're that common, because this came in an advent calendar a while ago. And then I'm sure that nobody's surprised to see Jango Fett coming at the top. This print is just phenomenal. I mean, this was back before they did leg printing, so the legs are a little bit lackluster, but man, just everything else about this guy is so cool. So yeah, very, very good figure here. But that is all of it for the Christmas Star Wars Advent Calendar figures. Let me know down in the comments which one is your favorite, and how closely your rankings would match up with mine. If you liked this video, and by the fact that you're watching this part of it, probably means that you did, since you made it to the end. And you should probably check out some more of these types of videos on the end screen now, and also leave a like and maybe a subscribe, even if you're feeling like it. Also, it just occurred to me that I forgot about the Christmas Porg. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm sure he would have been in around like number 15 or 17 or somewhere in there.